Hi everyone. I hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody is following the MCO, which is the Movement Control Order. And theory classes can continue here because I think that this is the easiest way to communicate. Okay, it's more convenient for everybody because everybody knows how to use Facebook. Previously, I have given you the notes and handout in the WeChat group, but now I want to give some explanation about the contents. So today I am referring to the notes and doing some kind of revision based on the previous giving explanation so that you can have a better understanding. Should you have a question, then simply type your comments and please give notification to show your class participation and attendance. And also give your full name and batch number. After I have finished covering certain units in the particular chapter, I will give you some question which you can answer. I am now doing the previous revision notes that and I am still referring to unit 2 or 3, okay, and still under the topic of food safety. Okay, this one, yeah. And you can refer the notes I have given you before through the WeChat group, or you can look at it here. Okay, page number 1 is just a cover, so I skip it. Now I begin with page number 2, which is a food safety procedure. This one, yeah. Okay, you have the notes too. Okay, look, okay, let me read here. An essential part of being a tourism and hospitality worker is the discipline to ensure that hygiene standards are maintained in all areas of the enterprise. Good hygiene takes effort. Why is hygiene so important? Okay, from this paragraph, it means that in tourism and hospitality industry, including restaurant, hotels, cafe and so on, we must make sure that hygiene standards are maintained in our workplace. And what is hygiene? Hygiene is cleanliness, kebersihan. Good hygiene takes effort. It means if we must put effort to maintain cleanliness consistently before any bacteria become active and multiply or spread. And what is hygiene? Okay, why is hygiene so important? What is the purpose? Okay, if you look at here, good hygiene takes effort. Why is hygiene so important? Number 1 is to prevent outbreak, spread the foodborne illness. Okay, to prevent outbreak. Outbreak means sickness, okay, penyakit, and the spread of foodborne illness. So the purpose of maintaining good hygiene or cleanliness is to prevent the spread of food poisoning and foodborne illness. And what is food poisoning? And what is foodborne illness? What is the difference between the two? Okay, food poisoning is an illness that attacks our digestive system because of consuming dirty food or drinks that already contain bacteria, which is called contaminated food or contaminated drinks. Okay, makanan yang sudah tercemar dengan bakteria. On the other hand, foodborne illness, although part of food poisoning, but the bacteria reacts differently from the normal food poisoning. Okay, these bacteria in foodborne illness do not multiply in food, but only multiply after the bacteria can get into human body. So in foodborne illness, the bacteria multiply in human body, not food. Um, so the bacteria can use food to enter human body, okay, and this also can cause food poisoning. Okay, in normal food poisoning, you can see that uh, uh, the you know uh, the worms should be on the food, but in foodborne illness you won't see it. Okay, number two, helps maintain a clean physical appearance of the establishment. Okay, number two, helps to maintain the clean appearance. It means the purpose of the purpose and the importance to take a good hygiene at your restaurant, so that your restaurant can look and appear very clean. By doing this, the customer will get public confidence to eat at your restaurant. Okay. Number three, it is a legal requirement. Okay, it is a legal requirement. It means that it is required by the law. Okay, any officer from the health ministry or Kementerian Kesihatan can come into your restaurant to make the inspection. Okay, and if they find out that our restaurant is dirty, which means we have already break the law, they can fine us or for breaking the law. In serious cases, they can order to close down the restaurant in a given period of time. Okay, and then number five, produces more streamlined processes and less waste. The first thing customers see when visiting your business is the establishment itself. If everything is clean and tidy, then the customers can reasonably assume that the establishment will be hygienic and safe to enter. Okay, it means okay, it means like what I said just now. Okay, if your restaurant looks clean, people are not scared, people are not afraid, to enter your restaurant and to dine in. Okay, they have the confidence. Okay, okay, I'm referring to page number 3. Okay, look at page number 3, the food safety procedures. Okay, hygiene is also important from a business point of view. Businesses can only afford to employ people if they make money. To do this, they must make more money from selling food than they spend on ingredient, staff wages, and other costs of business such as storage and waste. Good food safety procedures assist a business as it helps to minimize waste. For example, if food is stored correctly, it will last longer and less will need to be discarded. Okay, this means that fruits can help minimize. This means that it can save your costs. Why? Because when your kitchen is clean, when your restaurant is clean, okay, you can reduce waste. How? Because when our kitchen is clean, not much food is spoiled, so not much food will be wasted, so less wastage, and this can save the the food cost. Okay, so in other way, it can become, to save your food cost so that it won't skyrocketing. Okay, and it is important to remember that food safety is legal requirement, and non-compliance can cost the business a great deal. Fines may be issued, or the business could even be temporarily or permanently closed down. Okay, this is what I said today. I said earlier, it means that the authority can do inspection at any time, and take action on us if our restaurant is not clean. Okay, and then below, food safety is a critical aspect of workplace hygiene. Even if you do not work directly with food, your action can indirectly affect food hygiene. For example, a housekeeper does not follow the correct procedure when handling dirty linen. Bodily fluids and bacteria could get onto a room service tray. If the tray is not washed correctly, the body fluids and bacteria could be transferred to the food preparation area. Okay, this means that as human being or as food handlers, we can be a potential carrier for of carrying bacteria and to spread disease. Some people can become a healthy carrier who are not carrying any bacteria, but show who are carrying bacteria but show no signs of sickness at all. Okay. Page number 4, food safety facts. I don't think that is so important. Okay, and now I am referring to page number 5. Okay, page number 5, which is food poisoning. Okay, what is food poisoning? Contamination and progression into food spoilage can happen at the range of steps in the food journey, from harvesting through preparation or insufficient cooking. Okay, the definition is food poisoning refers to the consumption of contaminated food by an individual that result in health problems. Common indicators are diarrhea and vomiting. Contamination agents are bacteria and viruses or toxin. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, food poisoning is an illness, a sickness of digestive system because of consuming contaminated food or drinks. Okay, in here it says that the common indicators, which is to say the symptoms of food poisoning, is diarrhea and vomiting. Actually, there are more than that. Okay, besides diarrhea and vomiting, it also includes abdominal pains, okay, sakit perut, and nausea. Nausea means you feel so weak, no energy, you're not in the mood. Okay, that is nausea. That also part of the symptoms of food poisoning. Okay, it is important to note that fresh preparation and immediate consumption of food seldom result in food poisoning. Okay, this means that when you prepare Mission Plus ingredients, preparation and stuff, make sure that it is fresh. And immediate consumption means don't wait too long before eating the food. Okay, under the HACCP or the Ministry of Health, food should not be left outside at room temperature more than 4 hours. Otherwise, the bacteria will become active after that period of time. Okay, now I am referring to page number 6. Okay, page number 6 is hazardous food. Okay, which foods are dangerous? Microorganisms require moisture, food, warm, correct pH and time to grow. Some foods are more quickly to spoil than others. Foods that are high in moisture, protein and fat promotes bacterial growth and are therefore referred to as high-risk food. These food need to be handled and stored correctly. Potentially hazardous food are foods that meet both the criteria below. Okay, okay. First of all, what is a microorganism? Okay, microorganism is a very small single cell, living cell that cannot be seen with our eyes. The only thing to see microorganism is to use microscope. Okay, bacteria is considered one of the microorganism. Okay, and hazard means risk. Okay, hazardous food mean high risk food, dangerous food or dangerous food. Okay, because it's exposed to danger. If we cannot handle it properly, it will get spoiled. Okay, first of all, we have to watch the correct temperature. Okay, make sure the temperature is correct, especially in your fridge. Otherwise, the food will get spoiled very quickly. And don't keep outside too long at room temperature. Okay, not more than 2, minimum 2, maximum 4 hours at room temperature. Okay. Okay. Just now we were talking about bacteria. Okay. Let's see the bacterial growth. Okay, what makes the bacteria growth quickly that can cause to food poisoning? Okay, to understand how bacteria grow, just remember phatom. Okay, Fattom, phatom. Okay, F means food. Okay, F means food. Like any living things, bacteria and germs need food to grow. They like to grow in high risk food. Okay, and A for acid. Okay, bacteria need acidic environment to grow. Okay, and T is time. Okay, bacteria need at least few hours to grow and to multiply. Okay, and another T is a temperature. Okay, bacteria need to grow in a warm and danger zone temperature. Okay, danger zone temperature is between 5 Celsius until 63 Celsius. Okay, some people say it's 60, but some people say it's 63. Okay, that's quite pretty close. Okay, why? Because at this range of temperature, the bacteria begins to become active. Okay, that's why your chiller should be below 5 Celsius, because beginning from 5 Celsius until 63 is already considered danger zone temperature, which is to say a danger temperature, because that can invite bacteria to become active. Okay. And O, it is oxygen. Okay, like all living things, bacteria needs oxygen to grow. And M is moisture. Okay, bacteria need moisture. Wet food, wet environment, wet surface to grow. Okay, so these are all the aspects that can encourage the bacteria to grow very quickly. Okay, so in order for us to make sure that the bacteria won't go very quickly in our kitchen, okay, please take note about these issues. Okay, now I am referring to page number 7 at unit 203. This is called food hygiene. Okay, what is improper hygiene? Most food poisoning occurs through improper hygienic. Okay, most food poisoning happen because of improper hygienic. Okay, such as biocontamination, and then not washing fruit and vegetables, and then improper temperature control. Okay, like I said just now, the danger zone is between 5 to 63 Celsius. And then cross contamination. Okay, which and then pests. Okay, and then improper cleaning, and then correct hygienic procedures are not followed. Okay, to make it easy and clear, okay, let me add something here. Okay, what is cross contamination? Okay, what is cross-contamination? Okay, cross-contamination happens when bad bacteria is being transferred from one place to another place. For example, okay, if I use the dirty vegetables, I didn't wash the vegetables, okay, and the vegetables still contain soil, tanah, pasir, which is bacteria, and I cut the dirty vegetables which has bacteria using this knife, okay, and this chopping board. Okay. Then after the bacteria are being transferred from dirty vegetables, from contaminated vegetables to the chopping board and knife, after that I didn't wash the chopping board, I didn't wash the knife. Okay, I straight away use the same chopping board, use the same knife without washing to cut a tuna sandwich. In this case, bacteria are being transferred from dirty vegetables to clean vegetables and chopping board, and then transferred again to the knife and chopping board, and then ready to eat tuna sandwich. So the transfer of this bacteria from one place to another place is called cross contamination. Okay, whoever eats this tuna sandwich will definitely get food poisoning because of cross contamination. Okay, and what are the causes of cross contamination? Cross contamination could caused by, number one, raw food and already cooked food or ready to eat food touching each other. Okay, so don't let cooked food, ready to eat food and raw food touching each other. Okay, number two, soil from dirty vegetables come in contact with ready to eat food, especially in the chiller. This is why if we go to supermarket like Giant, Tesco, Aeon, they put raw vegetables away and separately from ready to eat food like cheese, yogurt, cream, milk and so on. This is to make sure that cross contamination will not happen. Okay, and number three, not washing hand properly in between tasks, especially after we touch raw food or high risk food or ready to eat food. Okay, so if we touch raw food, we must wash our hand, okay, before we touch ready to eat food, otherwise the bacteria will get transferred. And then paste, okay, paste here, okay, purpose here, okay, paste is makhluk perosak. Okay, paste can spread bacteria around the kitchen. Okay, paste includes rats, mouse, cockroach, flies, mosquito and things like that. Okay, and then dirty kitchen towels or dirty uniform can also spread bacteria in the kitchen. Okay, and finally, ignoring to wash equipment after use can also cause cross contamination. Okay, always wash equipment after use. Okay, there are four types of contamination. Number one is bio contamination. Okay, biological contamination. Number two is physical contamination. Number three is chemical contamination, and number four is allergic. Okay, but among all of these four, biocontamination is the most dangerous among all. Okay, biological contamination started from bacteria and living organism. Okay, this is why it's so dangerous. Okay, number two is physical contamination. Okay, physical contamination happens when something else or other object get into the food that actually should not be there. For example, your hair, broken glasses, button, plaster, or any insects like flies. Okay. And then number 3 is chemical contamination. Okay. When any chemical gets into the food, this also can allow contamination. For example, the cleaning products such as detergent, soap, chemical sanitizer, disinfectant, and other cleaning products that can cause chemical reaction. That is why we must put all these cleaning products away from food for safety reason. And finally, number 4 is allergic. Okay, allergy is a reaction of our immune system to certain food. Some people are just sensitive to eat seafood, nuts, milk, and other dairy products because this can cause allergy reaction, okay, to their body. As a result, their skin can become itchy, rashes, or sometimes a swelling. Okay, I don't think number 9, 10. Okay, it's not that important. Okay, so thank you for your time listening to me, and please respond. Okay, please give your full name and batch number, showing your class participation. Okay, I will be continue again, and stay safe, everyone. Bye.